We found his car abandoned in front of a strange-looking house on Detroit's southwest side, miss.
Oh, I told him never to go there.
Hey, Buxton, come over here for a minute.
Yep. She's pretty hysterical right now.
Well, have you tried fondling her breasts?
Well, no. No, I haven't.
Give it a try.
There, miss. Does this make you feel any better?
Yes,
Well, okay.
This boy's in trouble. Car broke down on a drive through the ghetto. All the weird people, they gotta get the fuck out. Need to use the phone. Step into my front house. Hey, yo, don't looks like we got another. He'd like to go for a ride on the neck cutter. Straight to the curtain for the death spectacular. Just ignore the dead body sitting next to ya. Get ready for the carnival thrills. Should've kept your little faggot ass in the hills. Boom, through the door into the room, you gotta check it out. It's where we cut your fingers off and stick them in your mouth. That's to show you that you greedy little rich fuck. If you're fucking with the tickler, you're a dead duck. 8 fingers in your mouth and 2 sticking out your nose. Further down the hall, the room with Joker Rose is where you get beat by 17 bigot clowns. For the 17 dead bodies never found. And they jump on your back till your ribs crack. Toss you in the curb and push you down the dirty track. Spinning and twisting, rolling and bumping. The dead fuck next to you's trying to tell you something. Listen close, you can barely make it out. Bitch, you ain't shit in J Funhouse. Help me, I'm trapped in here! Oh, let me out! Oh, no! Bitch, fuck you, yeah! Know what I'm saying? When your cloud run in the funhouse, ain't no way to get out, so they chill and get your neck cut like a man! Pick a card, any motherfucking card!
A Joker's card.
Sorry, bitch, the luck of the draw. Violent J's gonna have to ice your jaw. Smack, bang, snip, boom! Send that motherfucker on to the next floor. Crash through the doors on the windy, spinny trail. Through the loopy-loop and into a big nail. Straight through your left eye and out the back of his head.
Is he dead?
No, kids, you get to go to the next phase. It's the room of giggles because of your ways. You like to sit and laugh at people when they suffer. Well, now you sit and watch me laugh when I stick your mother. It's the fun house, bitch, everything's funny. You act like whipping on your ass ain't funny. And the ride of your life only gets faster. All for the ringmaster. I take my mobile gun and blow your fucking mouth in. Ayo, the next room is called the chicken pen. And it's a little tribute to the bigots of the South. We take a dead chicken, shove it in your mouth. And we stuff it down your throat with a pitchfork. Cause you're a bigot, that's what you get for it. And now I take your sorry ass and I throw you out. Cause I don't need your dead body stinking up my fun house. Fun house. Stinking up my fun house.
Baby, in the shade. Gilbert Gottfried. You're watching This Sucks, and you're ruining your life every time you tune in. Why? Why would you do this to yourself?
Man,
What up,
it's so
though?
fucking great. What up, though? Thanks for tuning in to another episode 4 of This Sucks.
Almost a month. Pretty much a month.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
On a week, Big Will.
Yep. A whole month's worth of This Sucks for your viewing and listening pleasure. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. We're back again. Better late than never. We out here streaming, baby.
We streaming, baby. Sorry I'm a little late tonight, Spooky Tuesday. A little public, formal apology.
Blame the
It's
Canadian.
all good. It's all good. Yeah, blame Canada.
I was out floating on
Yep.
these boats.
Yeah, tell us about the boat ride, bro.
Yeah, come on.
My homeboy has this little 17-foot boat. It's pretty fun. And, but like I'm fucking huge, right? So it's a little bit scary. It's kind of like a smaller boat. And he built this bench for my big fat ass today to be very comfortable on the boat. And I was super nervous, but eventually I loosened up slightly and had a good time. We were out scooting around in LaSalle, out near like basically on the Detroit River. It was fresh as fuck. Made me want to buy a boat. Don't pick at that. Made me want to buy a
Buy a
boat.
boat. Buy a boat.
So, are you a life jacket wearer on the boat?
Well, yeah, but they're very small, so I feel like they're useless, but I still have them on. They don't do up. What can I do? I got to
Well, something's better
What
than
can you
nothing,
do,
though.
right? Yeah.
Yep. I sent the link out to a few people. If you're a recipient of the link, it's in Discord. Feel free to join. But you can go ahead and just drop it in the chat there so we can get on. As soon as we get a fourth person on, I got a random question to start the show with.
Hell, yeah.
Got
Hey.
a few.
Here we go.
I got a few random questions to create some conversation, some interesting topics and whatnot. But man, shout out
Damn,
to everybody in the
Flannel
chat.
got new
Captain
internet.
Flannel,
He's instantly on
Black
here.
Dragon Lord. What's up?
Captain
Flannel's
Flannel must
here.
have got faster internet or something because he's instantly on the stream tonight.
Damn.
I dropped the link. I didn't even think it posted yet, and he was like, boom. He's got that 100 gig up, 100 gig down Google Fiber.
Yeah, I got the cows
Yep.
to move out of the way. The internet comes in a lot better now.
There you go.
Hold on just one sec, though, Captain Flannel, okay? All right. Hey, Spooky Tuesday, can we get an intro for Captain
Yeah.
Flannel?
Oh, of course. Man, we all know that he has the record, the world record for surviving on Diet Sunkist. We all know that he's got the best battle flannels anybody's ever seen. We all know that he's got dogs that love to chime in on the show when he's live. And he's got one of the coolest wives of anybody who hangs out with us, the one and only Captain Flannel.
Yo, what up, though, Captain Flannel?
What up, though?
Is that a
Got my
Ouija
spectacles so smart tonight.
What's that?
I said I got my spectacles on, so I look smart tonight.
Very
Oh,
sophisticated.
Keep telling yourself that, Captain. What do I look like?
All right,
telling
so
yourself,
Flannel, I guess.
keep telling yourself you're going to ride that bike.
What, what do I look like?
He wrote it the one time.
Also sophisticated.
Oh, that's so funny.
Nice, sporting the Ouija shirt. Nice.
Yeah. Hey, Captain Flannel, did you buy one of those fucking?
Autographed by Ouija. I think I might have wore off by now, though. But
Did you buy one of those Ouija Mac dolls that he covered in his own blood shit?
no. No.
For $300. And they
The
served-
last time I talked to him, Ouija was mad at me because he did
Lake
the
bought
flannels
two of
just
them.
for you, and you didn't even buy one when he had the flannels. So I like, I don't have no money. Sorry.
We'll find you one in the museum, Flannel. We'll find you one in the museum.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my
yeah.
God, everybody's coming in. Okay. Can we get a fucking intro Spooky Tuesday for Siznak?
Oh fuck yeah, man! Siznak,
Good.
by far one of the best trolls out there. By far one of the most
Likes to get
respected
recorded.
people in the entire community. I mean, you see him with a wrench on fucking everybody's channel. You see him fucking respected by all, even though he trolls everybody constantly. Man, he's got the merch game on lock, and the music knowledge, the concert experience. What he can't do, I don't know. The one and only Siznak.
The Albuquerque
Whoop.
aggravator.
Banjo Boys dominate.
All right, it looks
going
like
on,
we got
guys?
room for one more Spooky Tuesday. Can we get intro for Tony Too Dope?
That was a pretty good intro. Thank you.
This is a really
Yeah,
good.
it was.
Oh, you're welcome. That Tony Two Dope is on the show tonight. Everybody watched him dominate the fucking toe of Satan. He's friends with everybody on YouTube. You see him hanging out everywhere. He hosts his very own new show, 2 or 3 episodes a week. You can check out Toilet Talk on the Black Dragon Lord channel. It's Tony Two Dope.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. What
Tony-
is up,
Tony in the house?
motherfucker?
Damn.
Everybody,
What's going on, everyone?
man.
Just chilling, man. Just, living life, the luxury, I even
Oh,
may
yeah.
come up with like one of those big old necklace chains that has the two words BB on it.
You should get a big chain that has like a golden toilet.
Hey, well, Captain Flannel, if I go to Tokyo, they've got a $23.4 million toilet made out of gold. So,
You have to set it
Or you
on
can
that
get
thing.
yourself a ceiling light.
Yeah.
well, that's true. Yeah,
He does have a shirt on today.
Yeah.
Huh?
He has a nice shirt on today. Look at him. Tony's all spiffed up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He got the polo on. Check him out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit! What's
Yeah.
a special occasion, Tony?
Nothing, man. I just got tired of wearing long sleeve shirts today. So, yeah.
You wear long sleeves every day?
Yeah, pretty much. But
Yeah.
today I decided to go
Every day.
short sleeve because it was hot today. But if I ever get my stupid package, I'll be wearing that T-shirt everywhere I go.
Well, you still ain't got it yet, Tony?
It's hot
Huh?
as fuck today.
What shirt
Yeah.
did you get?
I got the 666 T-shirt
Nice.
that has
Bender
the word
Boy 666.
dominated on it.
The Bender
Make
Boy
it for
shirt?
Dom.
Dominate
Yep.
or beat
Yes.
dominated. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, word.
Tony, you
Hell
should
yeah.
have boys
That's the
tattooed.
shirt I'm wearing. Dominate or be dominated?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the shit, Tony.
All right.
Tony's getting an
So,
official
I got
fucking
a-
Bender Boy shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
yeah.
got a random question. What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
Oh God.
Mm.
Who, all of us?
Oh.
Yeah, it's ready.
Oh.
Oh man, the fucking
I would say it was Blake on the 4th day of the gathering.
there's this fish that I think it's like a Norwegian tradition that they eat on Christmas called lutefisk or something like that.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up?
it's that.
Sorry for interrupting you, but I was asking, are you talking about the surströmming?
I don't. It was this fish. It's called lutefisk or something like that, and it's like it's packed in lye or some shit. And
Yeah,
then,
you're right, Snack. It is. It is.
And then when they serve it to you, it's like this gelatinous fucking fish fucking shit that's like the worst fucking, like, that is the weirdest fucking worst smell I've ever smelled. Like, I tried it, I ate it, it was fucking horrible. But yeah, my homie's fucking girl was what, Norwegian or something like that. I think it's Norwegian. So they had like a traditional Christmas dinner at her mom's house, and I went by and tried it out, and yeah, that's some crazy fucking shit. Look it up. It's called like lutefisk, lutefisk or lutefish or.
Lutefisk sounds fucking delicious.
It was fucking. It's like this gelatinous substance that you're supposed to like mix with butter or some shit. You eat it with
Ludicrous.
I want to say it was served with like rice or some shit like that.
Ludicrous?
Yeah,
It was ludicrous.
it was ludicrous. Yep.
What up, Ivana?
It was ludicrous.
The nice
What up, Ivana?
ludicrous at Christmas time with the rest of your family. Yeah, I bet he does smell fucking.
Yeah, he had the worst, most funkiest smell ever.
Dank. Yo, that's fresh, man. Stinky shit as fuck. I've done some why would you do that, man. They got my brain churning right now. The worst one, I think, I don't know. There were really bad ones. I did the stinky tofu. The tofu one was really, really bad. The tofu one smelled like a fucking rotten diaper. And like a rotten diarrhea baby diaper that's been sitting in the sun for a few weeks. And then the other bad one was like when we did that shrimp in the bottle, the fermented.
Oh yeah.
And it exploded all over. It hit me in the face. I shaved.
I feel like there's some on the
There is.
ceiling.
Keep it there as a reminder.
Fuck.
I shaved before the show, I think, because whatever, and then the fucking shit exploded and hit me in the face. It all like burned up all my neck and gave me a rash.
Yeah,
that stuff.
Was it like in a jar or something, and then you opened the jar and it exploded, or?
Yeah, it was in like a regular.
Yeah, that's because that stuff fermentates and it makes gases in there and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ivana, it is.
They exploded. If you never seen that, I'm not gonna play it on this show tonight, but go check out.
The worst thing I smell was probably
the worst two: the tofu and the shrimp. The tofu was like a diaper. The shrimp was like a stereotypical disgusting fucking pussy. Like it was like this nasty fermented fish smell. It was this stench that filled the house.
Okay, you smell so many fishy pussies that you think it's stereotypical.
Like stereotypical, like the way that
A
stereotypes.
pussy smells like.
Stereotypical is like every pussy you ever smells
No,
like
like a gross one, like a stereotype.
What's the worst smell for you, Big Bill?
Oh, Big Will. Big Will, they're most hated always.
I bet you the worst smell Big Will has ever smelled is when he pulled down Chuck Reeves' pants.
And that would be bad. That would be horrible. That would be fucking horrible. That would be horrible. Fuck.
When he pulled down Madness's pants.
Ooh, damn. Man. This man's on tonight. Fuck, he's on his game tonight. Fuck.
No, what's the worst smell for you, Big Will?
I mean, I smell it all the time. You got that Flint River smells pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I guess you do smell yourself all the time, and that's got to be pretty bad.
No, not myself. Not myself.
Yeah, but everyone gets used to their own brand.
True.
I'm glad that I'm not in Flint right now. I'm not in Flint right now, so
Yeah, Blake doesn't even think he smells, but we all know he does.
What about you, Captain?
I know. One time I read this thing on the internet that said, if you can smell yourself a little bit, they can smell you a lot.
That's probably true.
Probably true. What about you, Captain?
Besides Blake, it would be I have this shad that I use for fish bait or whatever, shad sides, cut up shad. I left it in the jar outside for over a year. It's actually still out there. I could probably go get it now. And if you open that up, you fucking Ralph, dude. I mean, you will Ralph. It's so disgusting. I was gonna take it to the gathering. Anybody played a prank on me, I was gonna fucking douse their tip.
Oh,
I was like, everyone was talking about doing all these pranks. So I'm like, oh, you want to play prank wars? I'll douse your ass with shad. So you won't get rid of that smell. Trust me. Because it's basic. It was like little pieces of fish. Now it's liquid. It all just turned into liquid. And it's so disgusting. I can't even
You gonna wash your net in? And you, Spooky, what about you?
Oh, I don't know. I could think of a few. Like one time on the fish thing, one time I left a sealed package, never been opened, of catfish bait in my car overnight, and I went and got in the car the next day. I was like, I opened the door. It was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if you ever gone catfishing, but the bait is fucking terrible. But that sucked. That stuck out in my car for like 2 weeks. And like another, like it's not a real stinky smell, but a very bizarre smell that I've yet to like smell again at any other point is there was this Korean family that used to live nearby, and they invited us over for dinner, and like the food smelled normal and the food tasted normal, but the like odor inside of that house, like I can't even describe it. It wasn't even that stinky of a smell. It was just like such a unique and weird smell, and I've never come across it a second time.
When I was coordinator for home health care doing the home visits, I had a Korean couple that I would do it, and their house had this fucking weird ass fucking smell every time I went in there.
Was it curry?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you what curry smelled like. So
Curry just smells like spicy hot dirt.
Is that what like the Habib shops smell like when you go in there and it's that like spicy like smell and shit? Then no, it wasn't that.
It smells like a Habib shop, like a head shop.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that smell.
That's more like a fucking conglomerate of incense and air from China, where everybody orders all their bullshit. They open the boxes in the store
with a little bit of Nag Champa.
Yeah, it's just Chinese air and fucking incense that hasn't been opened yet.
You know, another one of the weirdest smells I've ever smelled is I used to do assisted living for mentally handicapped individuals, and there was this one guy that I used to watch that fucking used to shit himself all the time. So you'd just be sitting there watching TV, and all of a sudden this whiff would just like hit you right in the face, and it'd be because dude just fucking shit himself, and it's the word, like, I don't know, human shit is the worst fucking, especially when it's somebody else's shit.
I guess when I was thinking of bad smells, I was thinking of the show, but I've smelled some pretty putrid fucking rotting corpses, like of animals and shit before. So I don't know. Some death is probably worse than some sewer funk or something like that. Piss, the ammonia.
In New York, when the pandemic hit, I heard there was one morgue that got fined because it was so full of bodies that he was pulling in U-Haul trucks full of ice and putting the bodies in there, but it was getting hot, so the ice was melting. And it was just stinking up the whole neighborhood, and the dude got fined for not being able to contain the smell.
Boiled bodies?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
And it smells like what, bad, or maybe like boiled meat, not so bad?
It smells really good. Of course it smells bad.
I couldn't imagine what that fucking neighborhood fucking reeked like. But yeah, I guess dude got fined for not being able to contain the smell or some shit like that.
Usually find a lot is the smell. Like someone dies in our house and nobody goes over there for 2 weeks, and finally the neighbors are like, "Man, this fucking smells so bad," and then they finally find a dead body or something.
That's how they knew dude from Alice in Chains, Lane Staley. They could smell it. They could smell his body as they were walking up to the door and shit to go check on him.
Dead skunk, deer buck piss, rabbit buck pheromones, snapping turtle out of that. Yeah, those pheromones, they can be pretty fucking powerful.
My wife's friend left a turkey in her car for like 3 weeks, and she kept thinking something smelled bad in the car. Finally, she decided to clean the car out and pulled the turkey out, and it was literally liquid. It just,
Oh my god! Wow.
Fucking gross.
There was
literal liquid.
There was one time my homie fucking boiled up a fucking whole dozen eggs and then went into this chick's car and ground the fucking eggs underneath her floor mats and then put the floor mats back on top of it. And then after like a week or 2 weeks or whatever, her car started reeking and she finally found it under the floor mats, all the rotted egg and shit.
more like deer urine and skunk urine used in like people's air conditioner vents. So when they turn on AC, it would blow out.
Yeah. Oh. And you, Tony, what's the weirdest,
reading the
grossest
chat.
smell you've ever smelled?
I went
grandma?
went to Kmart and I had to go to the bathroom real bad. Yeah. I was only in there for like maybe 5 seconds and left. It was basically
So-
there was shit all over the
Do you
place.
and Grandma change each other's diapers, or do you guys just change your own?
No, I changed my own.
Does she change her own?
Yes.
Do you guys ever get diapers confused?
No. 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 No.
Good to know. Grandma farts. Woo! Has Grandma ever let out a stinky ass fart around you? Huh?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Don't
Not
lie
to your
to
knowledge.
me.
Okay.
Has there ever been a time where you and Grandma are sitting there watching a movie or something, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, that is fucking stinky?
No.
And you're looking
no.
at your grandma like, whoo, Grandma.
No, not to my knowledge, no.
Are you protecting the innocent, Tony?
Maybe.
Tony, tell us about your grandma's part right now.
Tell us.
Sometimes it gets real bad sometimes. So yeah.
Who do you,
You know-
think? Who do you think can throw the stinkiest fart? You or your grandma?
If I had to guess, it'd probably be me. The grandma. I'd have to say. Sometimes.
How old is Grandma?
She, in her 80s.
Damn. That's a life lived right there. I don't even think I'll ever
Yeah.
get to 80.
Right.
I'll probably make it into my 50s.
DDG, I hate drinking that.
I'll make it
I
into
don't
my
think I wanna
50s.
live
I'll
to
be
be
lucky if I
80.
get to 60s.
That stuff is nasty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I don't think I want to be 80. That's not.
Nah,
It can't be any fun.
it can't.
Yeah.
But
Just gotta sit around and watch
Never
TV.
talk about a lady's arse. Her poor nana.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Shit's glitching out so hard. I'm only catching like half of what's being said.
Tony's grandma's farts Tuesday smell worse than Tony's.
On the scale of 1 to 10, what's the worst fart you've ever smelled from Grandma?
You can give grades in increments of sixteenths.
1
I'd
to
have
10.
to say a
Tony.
7.
Damn. That
I
bad,
was in
huh?
the car with her once.
Oh, did she roll up the windows and lock them on you?
Oh man, it was bad. It was real bad.
That'd be hilarious if Grandma rolled the windows up and locked them.
it would be hilarious. Without a doubt.
Blake, has
Yes, I got
Mima ever
another-
farted around
Got
you?
another random.
Yeah.
I don't do it intentionally, like to be like, "Hey, Blake," and let one rip. No,
No.
I like maybe without knowing that I've done it, like, or if sneezed and farted at the same time.
You know the
And he's
cliche.
You don't ever walk up to Blake while he's sitting on the couch or chair and like pretend you have to pick up your keys or something and bend over in front of his face and go.
No, but I'm
Fart
sure
is not
I,
really-
I'm sure I fart in bed when I'm sleeping.
I do that shit to my kids all the time.
You know the cliche.
Oh my god!
You know the cliche. She farted so hard she blew me right out of the bed. She literally blew me out of the bed. I woke up on the floor.
But I don't know. If I have to fart, I don't do it in front of him. I'll go and walk away, or just like quietly do it without him hearing it. I don't know.
You should own them. Like farts or
Silent
especially
but
if you
deadly,
like good ones
right?
out.
I'm embarrassed. I just like I don't know. I don't do it in front of him.
I'll tell Mima to shut the fuck up in the middle of a sentence so that I can fart.
My kids think it's hilarious unless it's right in their face.
You think I have to start?
Or maybe I will one day. Just when he's sleeping on the recliner, I'm just gonna bend over and fart in front of him.
Do it.
Right
Just
on his face.
drop your keys. Drop your keys, and then go to bend over to pick them up. And then as you pick them up, just be all.
Oh man.
Hey, Mima, have you ever done the silent but deadly treatment?
Probably, yeah. Were you talking about the farts?
I try to
Yeah.
I croak my farts out
Blake fucking farts loud
and long,
and yeah,
and they reek.
I'll never forget this one time, a long time ago, when we kind of first started
Hanging
hanging
out.
out and shit. The bed was against the wall, so like he was sleeping against the wall, and I was on like the outside of the bed. He farted so loud against the wall that it woke me up and woke him up. And he was like, "Did you hear that fart?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like, I almost fell out of the bed, literally. That was the loudest fart I've ever heard. But he farted like it doesn't. It's like every like he.
I'm fucking
I'm
let
surprised
him
he's
fly.
not farting right now. He usually
working on it.
looks at me and then does his thing and farts. Well, you guys are all here, just like ha 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 ha, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's
Suffocating.
While you're over here, help me! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Philip.
Oh my god! Listen,
Yeah,
I
the best part of that,
that would
the
do
best
that.
part of that story is that it started with "I'll never forget the time."
Oh man, you just hear Mima in the background. I can't breathe.
I'll blurt this one out real quick. One time, Mima was sucking my dick and I accidentally farted on her chin.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh shit, that's never happened to me before." She's like, "It's okay. I'm gonna keep going." I'm like, "Fucking champ, 2020."
Yeah, Mima's a trooper.
Yep.
Trooper. That is love. That is straight up love right there.
A little fart face. Look at
It
that.
You want to know what love is? When you get farted in your face and you just keep on giving head and you just keep going.
It was like
Yep.
I was like, I just stopped and I was like to myself, okay. And then he's like, no, that's okay. And I did the wave thing, like wave the smell out a bit. And then I continued, like
That is love.
We're adults here, eh? He was like, "I'm sucking
and
this
it was
dick."
at some hotel that we rented in London, where I'm originally from. But it was funny. I was like, it was all right. I didn't care. I mean, big deal.
It's just
That's love. That is straight up love.
It is.
That didn't bother me at all. I just thought it was funny, and I felt almost bad for him because he felt embarrassed, I think.
Were you embarrassed? I don't. Blake, were you embarrassed?
A lot. Like, you were fine after that.
I don't fart on me. I fart around me all the time. I don't fart on her, and I've never farted on her again during sex accidentally or on purpose.
It was
Just
Definitely not on purpose, Blake.
Farting, eh? As soon as I fucking saw Mila, I just fucking started coming and immediately fucking farting everywhere.
man.
Damn.
Good times.
Good times, good times. Hey,
Man, you know she loves you.
yeah, I do.
All right, so I got another question for you guys. What would be the funniest sport to add mandatory alcohol consumption to?
NASCAR.
I don't think you can beat that.
Yeah, I agree. NASCAR.
Can't beat NASCAR. That's not possible, right?
Ice skating? Is that a
Ice
sport?
skating, that'd be a good one.
I mean, I guess they consider it a sport. Yes, isn't that?
Uh,
I mean, they have it in the Winter Olympics, so I mean, you know.
Well,
Damn, weren't they supposed
and-
to have skateboarding in the Olympics this summer?
Yeah, they're supposed to. Yeah.
That's
Supposed to, yeah. I don't think
Next,
the Olympics ain't happening, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
yeah, it's still going to be in Japan next year, and it's still going to be called the 2020 Olympics.
Oh, of course.
So then it's going to be a 3-year gap for the next one then?
I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then NBA decided to go back on start playing games with 22 of the teams on the 31st of July.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. It's only the top, 12 teams or something like that of each
22.
conference or-
22.
Yeah.
22 altogether.
Yeah.
A couple of teams are like they're out of contention, so they don't even need to play. They ain't making the playoffs.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes.
Hey, you
A lot
gotta
of
take
these
a
dudes-
bathroom break. I'll be right back.
They'll finish about they'll finish about September.
The final should be going right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, finals should
It'd
be
be-
going right now. Yeah.
It'd be about game 3 right now. Game 3, game 4 right about now.
Give or take, yeah.
It's crazy.
No doubt.
Hopefully, well,
Well, at least
I
it'll be
mean,
a sport. At least it'll be a sport for people to watch that watch sports. I mean, look.
God, I hope they do football.
Oh, I really hope they do football. Yeah. No.
Yep. I hope so. I mean, it's
My
going to
first
be
time wearing
probably
this
no.
Dallas Cowboys shirt that I got this day.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Probably
oh, a
gonna be a
coach's
guarantee of
shirt.
no
Let me grab a
audiences,
coach's
but-
shirt.
Yeah, that's what I heard is they're gonna do the NFL with no crowd.
I mean, fine. Okay, cool. I mean, still, play the game.
As long as it's on TV, I think most people will be
Right.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It will be weird, without a doubt, but
Like all these stadiums that are holding 100,000 plus people, and now what? They're gonna have to cut down to 50,000, 40,000, 30,000.
right about that, yeah.
Or zero.
It's not gonna be about record-breaking attendances anymore.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Dude, I
Right,
went
so
to
from
I went
go
to
ahead,
a
I'm sorry.
Cowboys game, inaugural season at the new stadium, and there was over 101,000 people there.
Right. Because they hold
Yeah.
they have a big, pretty decent sized stadium over there in Dallas.
Well, it seats 100,000, and then it has all the standing
They added
area.
some seats, and they added
Yeah.
seats too, apparently.
But yeah, it was like 101,300 and something. Well, that was crazy.
It's a lot
So
of people.
when you go to an event, when you go to an event with $100,000 worth of people, like what is the parking situation like?
It's fucking nuts. It's insane. It's a line to get in, and then at that game, I remember to leave. We just sat in the car and we just rolled a whole bunch of joints, and we were just sitting there smoking in the car, watching all the cars just leave and shit. And the security guard walked up to us and was going to tell us to leave because we were there and the parking lot was completely empty, but it was still a line of cars not even moving and shit.
Right.
The security guard walked up to tell us to leave and saw that we were smoking. He's like, "Oh, hey, can I have some of that?" So we're like, "Yeah." So he's sitting there smoking with us and talking to us, and this other security guard walks up, and that dude's all, "Oh, no, they're cool. They're with me." And that security guard's like, "All right, cool." So then that security guard was like, "I got to go make my rounds, but just tell him that I said it's cool that you guys stay." And so we didn't have no problems, and we finally, it took almost like 2.5 hours until all the cars were gone, and then we were able to just drive right out. But it's
2.5 hours.
Nuts. I mean, even to get in, it's just a line on the freeway just to even get off the off ramp. I remember because it was like that for WrestleMania too. When I was at WrestleMania 26, it was like 77,000 people or something like that, 76,000 people or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nuts. It's just nuts. There's so many people just fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Like I think the biggest like event I've been to is like maybe 20,000 people. And like I knew the venue well enough to know where to park, and like we just like jetted out like right as it was ending and like ran out to the car, jumped in, and fucking like peeled out like right out of the parking lot right before the whole line started.
You know what's cool though, because the second game we went to at the new stadium, Dimebag's grave is like 20 minutes away from the stadium, maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from the stadium. So we went and tailgated over at Dimebag's grave, fucking took some shots, smoked a couple joints, and waited for the game to start, and then we just drove right in that time. But that was
Did you
like,
pour out a Coors Light for you?
nah, we just did some Blacktooth Grins while we were there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that used to be the staple drink in my early 20s, the Blacktooth Grin.
Did a couple Blacktooth Grins, smoked a joint, shed a tear.
Man, I remember that day is December 4th, 2004, and I was on my way to work. At that time, I was working at Target Warehouse, where they load all the trucks that go out to all the stores. And anyway, I was on my way to work. I worked from 4:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. at that job, and I was on my way to work, and I heard about it on the radio, and it just like sucked so much because like I didn't have anything to do but stack boxes and think about it like for 10 hours, and just like it was such a fucking depressing night.
I can remember how sad I was when Dimebag and Dave Brocky, Odorous Urungus, died. And I could also remember how happy I was when I heard the news that Kurt Cobain died. Like, I remember just fucking, fuck yeah, that fuck is dead. Fuck Kurt Cobain. I remember everybody was all sad that day, and I was like one of the only ones laughing about it.
Siznek, do you know the band The Mentors?
Yeah.
You know that like the main guy from The Mentors was like involved in like the whole Courtney hired him to kill Kurt conspiracy?
Oh yeah. Because there's that documentary that
Soaked in Bleach. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, something like that. There's that documentary.
Hey, Cookie, I'll be right back.
All right.
My girl's a huge Kurt Cobain fucking. She loves Kurt Cobain, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, you can't make those jokes around here. So if you're interested in the mentors, there's a really awesome documentary about the mentors on Amazon Prime, and they address that issue in the documentary briefly. And they have this other guy, I can't remember his name, but like he's the one that's talked about in that Soaked in Bleach documentary.
Yeah.
But like they start to ask him questions about it, and he gets like real butthurt and like ends the fucking interview and won't say anything else, which sure makes him look innocent.
He was the last guy to see Kurt. He drove Kurt to the place or whatever where Kurt was found dead or something like that.
Yeah, at his house.
That guy supposedly knows shit, but he just won't say anything. Yeah, the mentors, shock rockers, rape rock.
Yep.
They still tour and shit, actually.
Yeah, but it's there's only the guitar players left, I think, in the band now.
I think I told you to watch that documentary, King of Sleaze or something like that. It's pretty good doc.
Yeah. All right, so I got another question for you guys.
What's up?
What's the strangest thing that a guest has done at your house?
The first thing that popped into my head was just a thing that really fucking pissed me off. So I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I think all answers are acceptable.
I don't know. Somebody else go first. Maybe it'll make me think of a different one.
I tend to do the
All
strange
right,
stuff.
so we could put a twist on it. Like, what's the strangest thing that a sexual partner, like one night stand or girlfriend, it doesn't matter. But what's the strangest thing a sexual partner did at your house while they were there?
I was talking to this girl once, and then I was like sleeping, and she came over and she woke me up, and I'm like, yo, I'm only interested in sleeping. Like, either fucking come in and go the fuck to sleep or get the fuck out of here. And she came in, and not only did she not get into the bed to even pretend to fucking sleep, she just kept like incessantly fucking bugging the fuck out of me until I got out of bed, and it fucked up my sleep. And it really fucking pissed me off.
So did you have sex with her after you got up or no?
I've already had sex with her before. It was lost on me in those moments. I told her to get the fuck out of here. I was like Captain Flannel at the gathering. I'm like, all you have to do is leave. And she wouldn't get the fuck out of here. She goddamn hint. I was
doing everything to get that leave.
I don't know. That's kind of mild, I guess. But
That's what they kept saying they want to do is leave. I'm like, fucking leave then. Fuck.
I know. Okay, yes. Strangest thing that's ever happened at my house is when I walked into my kitchen and my homie was pissing in the oven. And I was just all, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And he just looks over at me. He's just all, what, man? Haven't you ever heard of pissing in the oven? And I was like, no, I fucking haven't ever heard of pissing in the oven. But he was fucking, we were wasted. Like, we were tore the fuck down.
I've pissed in so many fucking things.
Yeah. I just remember, like, the look on his face, like, just a smile, and he's just all, what, man? Haven't you ever heard of pissing in the oven? No, I've never fucking heard of pissing in the oven. Yeah, so that's probably the strangest thing that's ever, like, a guest has done in my house.
On my list of questions here, like, no lie, one of the questions is, where's the strangest place you've ever urinated?
I've urinated. Let's see.
Okay, here we go. What do you guys think? I've blackout pissed in people's closets that I don't remember. I tried to fuck this girl once. I was so drunk I couldn't even fuck her. I said, hey, let's sleep. And I've been trying to fuck her for months and months. And I was like, hey, let's just take a nap in your bed because we're both super wasted. And when we wake up, we'll fuck each other. She's like, okay, that's a great idea because I'm fucking super drunk too. I said, okay, perfect. We passed out. And in my drunken sleep, I woke up. I fucking walked out of her room. I pulled my fucking my pants down to my fucking ankles, and I pull my boxers down to my knees. I don't even touch my own cock, and I just start pissing on her kitchen floor immediately out of the fucking bedroom door. And the homie is sleeping in the living room. It's like a small apartment, so it's all like one big thing. And he's like, "What are you doing, man?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it." So I just like lurched my body over and continued fucking pissing in my own shoes, filled my whole fucking shoe with piss. And then I went back, I pulled all my shit up, and I probably just like grabbed my pants and pulled them up so like all my boxers were all wedged into my shit inappropriately. And I fucking drunk as fuck. And I crawled back into the bed and I fucking palmed this girl's fucking titties. And she's like, "You gotta go." And I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "You know why?" I'm like, "Fuck."
You know why, Blake. You know why.
All right. So I pinch gripped my fucking shoes and I fucking walked out with two shoes. I poured my fucking shoe of piss out on the fucking floor in the hallway in front of her apartment because I was pissed off. And then I went down the hall to the neighbor's apartment where the party was, and I slept there. It was fucking great. I've definitely pissed my own pants more than once, being fucking incredibly wasted. What else? There's so many piss stories. There's more piss stories than fucking shit stories for sure. Y'all never asked, so I never opted it up. But there you go.
I've pissed on a couple of chicks. I mean, at the gathering, there's been a couple of times where I was just so deep into the crowd that I just whipped my dick out right there in the crowd and just pissed on the ground right there.
Remember when I think I got pissed on at the gathering when we were watching the clowns?
Yeah.
It was not fucking hitting us from behind. And how is it hitting my calf? Why is it warm? It was so fucked.
Yeah. But yeah, I've done it. I've been so deep in the crowd at the gathering and fucked up and needed to piss so bad that I just whipped it out and pissed right there.
Somebody's back of their legs?
Yeah, I mean, on the ground. I mean, I was aiming at the ground. I'm sure it was splashing up and hitting people's legs and stuff, but I wasn't like pissing on their legs and all over people's backs. I was aiming at the ground and stuff, but like I said, I'm sure it was fucking splashing up. Shit, I've done it at a Guar concert, being smashed up front. Fucking had to piss. Just fucking pee right there.
Yeah, if I gotta pee, I'll find somewhere to pee. I don't give a fuck.
You know, you're getting fucking soaked and washed out anyways, you know? But sometimes you're so deep into a crowd, there's no getting fucking out of that fucker. Unless you're crowd surfing or fucking pushing your way through, but then you're just going to piss your pants by the time you get out of it anyways, you know?
Yep. Yeah, one time I was riding my motorcycle through.
He's shaking his head.
So
hey,
one
you
time
gotta
I was
go,
riding my motorcycle.
go, right?
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So one time I was riding my motorcycle through a storm. It was still an hour away from home. It was fucking pouring ass rain, fucking strong crosswind, which sucks ass on a bike, and I was already fucking drenched. Like I was wearing like all my leathers and I had my leather chaps and everything on, and I was fucking just soaked from all the rain. I've been driving through the rain for an hour. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna fucking pull over on the side of this highway so I could stand here in the rain and take a piss. So I was just like fucking let it go while I was riding down the highway at 75. Just like
blowing back.
I'll pee in a cup. I'll find a phone in a situation. I'll pee in a quick while I'm in traffic, then dump it out.
Something's wrong with your mic, Captain Flannel.
Oh, there's been when I was doing the home healthcare, doing home visits, driving around to everybody's houses. God, I would just fucking pee in bottles while I was driving and just toss them out the window and shit.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, it's always nice to have a Gatorade bottle when that happens.
Yeah. Especially Gatorade. Yeah, Gatorade bottle is a lot easier than a water bottle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or a 32-ounce cup or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I used to always keep bottles in the van for fucking when I was driving around, just had to piss.
We got this big festival up here called Rock Fest. It's like a one-day festival, but the fucking porta potties were just jam full of people. So everybody lined up along this fence. It was pissing along the fence or whatever. Their dicks like sticking between the fence and shit. And here comes these girls on a golf cart driving right by. There's about 15, 20 dicks sitting there pissing.
Dog, like, I don't give a fuck. When I'm at the gathering, I'm not using porta potties, especially to piss. I'm just gonna piss where I'm standing, pretty much.
Well,
and if you don't want to see my dick, just don't look. But like,
that's a good point. Yeah.
People don't even.
We just walked across the road at this gathering, pissed over by the fence. Is what I did.
Yeah, but even like at stage, like standing on the outside of the stage and stuff, I would just pull it out and just start pissing right there, and people would just walk around me or fucking, like nobody gave a fuck. But I'm not gonna go walk to a porta potty just to fucking piss when I could just whip my dick out and pee right. Or else I would go by KJ's truck or Blake's truck and just fucking piss on their tires. I did a lot of pissing on those tires.
Like a dog.
But yeah, like especially at the gathering, I ain't gonna go fucking sitting or stand in no porta potty to piss when I could just whip my dick out and piss right there.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And for chicks, it's harder, man. They gotta fucking have squat fucking support, and that would suck. Like I couldn't imagine not having nothing just to whip out and piss with,
Yep.
We got attachments for girls now. So you have like a little funnel that they strap on or whatever.
But yeah, fucking, and then at the camp, just go right across the road to behind KJ's truck and fucking piss right there.
This one says, the reason for requesting.
Is Tony getting in trouble?
Probably.
Tony, you trying to be a goddamn bender boy again?
So,
oh, there was a question I was going to ask, and
smack.
I totally forgot it now.
I request that a formal hearing be made. No.
Oh, what's your craziest drunk driving story?
So I don't have any strange ones. Like, okay, here's a good story. So across the street from the bar that we used to hang out at, there's this really shitty dive bar that we used to always go to, and they'd have like punk bands play there and stuff. And we'd always hang out there. And across the street from that place opened up this hookah bar. And the bar would close at 2, but the hookah bar was open until 6 a.m. And so the bar would close, and we'd go over to the hookah bar and hang out there until we were sober enough to drive. So we went over there. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. We'd been there for a couple hours. I was like, man, I gotta go home. I'm getting fucking tired. I was like, I'll see you guys later. And like where that place was, like the only parking spaces were on the street. And I knew I parked down like half a block away from the fucking hookah bar. And so I go outside, I'm like walking down to where my car is. The car's not there. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, I must have parked on the other side. So I walk down that way and looking for the car, can't find it. Like, son of a bitch, it must have been in the first place. And so I walk back the other way. I keep fucking walking back and forth. Finally, I just fucking give up on finding the car, and I go back to the hookah bar. And I come in and I sit back down, and everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I can't find my car. And they all start laughing. And they're like, what? And they're like, it's been half an hour.
I do.
I don't know if anybody's hearing me or not.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get my license until my mid-30s, so I only drove drunk like maybe once or twice, but it was not very drunk, and it was like in town, straight home. I'm not trying to drive drunk. I had a friend die from drinking and driving, so
Why
it's.
did you not get your license till your mid-30s?
Hey man, we all blossom at different rates. All right, shut up.
Yeah. I had a buddy who went to court
Didn't
because he
you?
didn't have a license.
You
and they asked
never
him why.
felt compelled to have your own transportation before you were in your 30s?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have too many drunk driving stories.
Town where I could walk or ride a bike, or I lived in a metropolis where there was adequate public transportation.
Stop with the riding a bike. We know you don't ride no damn bike.
One time. No, he rode a bike once recently. One time since he got it.
Captain Flannel's so funny.
He's not.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you guys aren't handicapped.
So
What's
a
that, Tony?
story, right? I wasn't driving, but my boy was. He just got a Cadillac, right? We go out to the bar, then we go out to the after hours till 5 a.m. We go to McDonald's. We're hungry, right? You know, fuck. This motherfucker trying to climb through the drive-through window. And on top of that, he almost hit 4 stop signs on the way to drop me off. I'm like, are you good? Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I hit him up. I'm like, dude, did you make it home? He goes, yeah. I'm like, dude, you just bought the car like 12 hours, like the day before. I'm like, motherfucker, you were going to wreck that motherfucker. Almost hit 4 stop signs.
So there was one night we were leaving the bar, and it was me, my homie, and this girl that I would hang out with, and she told one of us to drive her truck. So I was like, all right, I'll drive it. So I decided to take the back alleyways to her house. And next thing I know, I slam into one wall, and then I try to correct it, and I overcorrect it, and I slam into another wall, and we just go like pretty much through that wall almost. And her fucking truck is fucking smashed. Like we can't even drive. I'm trying to back it up. And so like she's like, we're all freaking out. We're like, what the fuck? And my homie was like, we need to get out of here. So we all just jump out of the truck and take off running and fucking run down to her house and just fucking go to her house and just let the truck. And we passed out that night. So then the next day, she went to the bar that we were at and called the cops from the bar and said, hey, I left my fucking truck down here last night and came to pick it up this morning and it's not here. So she reported it stolen, and the cops, of course, found it like a block away, smashed into the wall and shit. And she got her insurance covered it for a stolen vehicle. And yeah, but that was fucking crazy. I remember that shit. Airbags coming out, like we were fucking crashed. Yeah, like that. The second wall I slammed into it, like that wall was broken. They had to get a new wall. We didn't go all the way through the wall, but it was fucking buckling, you know?
You get charged?
What's that?
You get in trouble for that?
No. Like I said, she went to the bar the next day, called and reported her car stolen. They found it and said, yeah, somebody stole it and slammed it into a wall, and she got her insurance covered. I mean, even like if they fucking fingerprinted it and found our fingerprints, it's barely wouldn't be crazy, you know, because we were homies. So, but yeah, she got like insurance covered it. She got money for it. Got a brand new truck out of it.
Yeah, I got drunk one time when I was like 17 or something, and I backed into this lady, and she jumped out of the car, and she was more drunk than I was. She didn't want to, so neither one of us wanted to call the cops. And I had a truck, so I just caved the quarter pound. She's like, I just told my husband somebody.
All right, yo, listen, what's up? We're gonna do this Fago break right now.
All right.
All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this.
G's up, riding from the cradle to the casket and beyond.
Yo, nobody told me no music was playing, but I'm sure you did because I put y'all backstage. So I'm sure it's playing now. We're gonna play this fucking music.
D to the L to the A-Z-E, still dead, still don't give a fuck. Sporting all black khakis with the motherfucking cuffs up, smoking hella trees, trying to make a couple G's so a thug can't get back on his feet. Me mugging, steady thugging, and I'm trying to find the hood rats all about fucking. Still loped out, all my dogs from the past, dead and smoked out. Still trying to come up on a lick for a fat ass ride so I can drop the top and parlay through the east side.
Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch.
Bitch is free. You ain't a thug or a G or a banger. No, you's a studio gangster. You ain't about shit. Scared to pull the trigger. That's what we call a real bitch nigga. Speeding through the hood, throwing up a set, hanging out the window, yelling idle threats. Check this out. I'ma check your chin, close your mouth before I put the barrel in. Dumping clips in your ass is what I'm all about. Straight G from the click on the paper route. Still slapping all fake bitches with the Louisville. Beat a nigga to the pavement, another bitch killed.
Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch.
This is a battle for the planet. We bring the thunder, giving half the advantage from the style and the status. Half of y'all humming up a half-ass deal. They got the nerve to tell a motherfucker keep it real. We see through y'all fools like cellophane on the square pack. You buy that shit, you can keep it. We don't want it back. We don't give a fuck. East side for life. And if you ain't got heart, don't expect to have your shit tight. There ain't no room for the wholehearted. We give a fuck where you at or who you with or how you got started. Fuck you and everybody in your clique. If you don't run with a hatchet or claim the psychopathic, I ain't got time to say no names. It's only 8 rhymes. Know how long we been in the game. Besides fuck, even speaking your name, you're just a bitch in the game, and y'all niggas gon' always be the same.
Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. All up in this bitch. Niggas kick the anthem like this. Juggalos up in this bitch. Up in this bitch.
Bitch.
Yo.
Yeah.
I wonder what things would be like if the split never happened. I wonder what Blaze's music would fucking sound like right now.
Right, true. So Blake, way to go with the whole sound not working at first. You know, good job.
Hey, thanks for letting me know that I fucked it up, everybody. I'm a fucking
Put it in the private chat.
Yeah, Blaze is the one I miss.
There's so many it's so much coming at me all at once, you guys. Try to get it right next week.
I think that's new.
Yeah,
That's the new
next
Blake
time.
thing. You know, he fucked it up the other night. You know, at the beginning of the song. You know, with
Right.
now tonight, that's his new thing.
All right, I'm gonna help Mima, but I'll leave my mic on. Keep going. Blaze, though, fuck, man.
Next week, episode 2.
Of what?
Big and butter.
Big and butter. That's what it is.
Yeah. And right now, hey, Spooky, where's Josh Vaughn?
I don't know. All right, so I don't know if I'm
Flannel
sure
and
a
you
lot of you
here
remember.
already? Like,
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people in the chat remember about the 8-bar rap challenge that we were going to do tonight. And
I thought Tony
I don't know what else
wanted in
to
on
do.
it, I guess, on his show today. He said he wanted in on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
Flannel, I don't know if you're prepared for the rap battle tonight or not, but Josh Bond is not here. At least I haven't seen him in the chat anyway.
Coward.
Me either.
Yeah, it was supposed to be me versus Josh Bond versus Flannel. Three-way, 8-bar rap battle. And so I don't know what to do, but I guess we could take a vote here if we wanted to have Tony take Josh's place and do it anyways, or if we want to wait until next time and we could do it. It doesn't matter to me.
Josh is a no-show, automatic disqualification.
Yeah.
I mean, for those who were there for Big and Butter on Tuesday, he did agree to being here and doing it at that
He did,
time.
right.
Tony, we got a spot for you. You down?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna have Tony, Flannel, Spooky, 8-bar, 3-way challenge tonight. Come down.
Acapella or with
So
the
I
beat?
guess yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, that's a good question. For real.
So I'm
It's gonna
down
have
either
to be,
way.
right?
Get ready, get ready.
Yeah, Tony, you were like early on your toilet talk. Oh man, what? I'm not in it. I'm like, it was a 3-way bar challenge, but yeah, now Tony's in it. Wow, here you go, Tony.
Oh,
You got a
Tony's
chance
got the
to,
glasses on even.
yeah.
Oh, I thought he put sunglasses on.
No.
It's
They
got
look
the
fun.
sunglass frames on its regular glasses.
Right.
Big Will, why don't you turn your camera on, you fucking coward?
My camera is on.
No, it's not.
I don't see you.
Yes, it
That's
is.
better. Oh.
Says Mac. It must not have updated, but yeah, it's on. Turn
Yeah,
your
you're
camera
right,
on,
Sid
coward.
Mac. I don't see Big Will at all.
Yeah, okay, Tony. Okay, great. That's great.
But
We don't
flashed
see you
on for a
either. We saw
second,
you.
and then it went off again.
So yeah, there we go.
So, Flannel, or I never got an answer from you. Are you prepared for the rap challenge tonight?
I don't care either way. It's up to you guys.
So you were prepared for it if it
once,
happened.
once Blake comes back on, we could decide if we're gonna do a cappella or to a beat. If we do a beat, we'll have everyone rap to the same beat, I guess, and
right.
So I'm down for doing it a cappella if you guys want to do it that way.
Yeah, it might be easier.
Are you listening to me? Or do you care about this? What do you want to know about
Then it make fuck yeah. 3-way 8-bar challenge. Damn.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, do you think that they probably the noodles?
And for anybody who's wondering, Cyrax never confirmed to battle my Raptors, so it never happened.
Sure is a shame, man.
I'm sorry, Big Will.
Well, it
I
wasn't
stopped
shocking.
What did you
Tony.
say?
I said Cyrax never confirmed to battle a rapper of my choice, so it never happened. Big shock there, right?
There's a shock. Yeah.
Right. Big shock. Damn.
What happened with? So what's up with him and Heather? Are they like done still or what?
I don't know. I think so, but I don't have no clue.
So Heather's already shacked up with another dude?
I was saying this.
Apparently, one of her kids' fathers.
Tony, are you gonna get you some of that?
Ha!
Tony.
Ha! No.
You can
Heather's
invite her.
not
Hey,
even-
Tony, you
Heather's-
can invite her to your new apartment in Billings, Montana. Tony. You can do that.
Heather's not in your league, Tony.
No.
Tony goes
No.
after girls like Ivana and Controlla,
Hell yeah, you know it.
Man, Controlla. Wow,
He's after any girl that send him nudes.
huh? Does Ivana send him nudes?
right? Oh, that's good. Tony.
So what are you drinking on tonight, Big Will?
I got some Jack and I got some Michigan-made founder is Pilsner.
Pilsner.
What about you?
That's bad for you.
Yeah, it's a Pilsner. Yeah, it's a Pilsner. Yeah, that's the name of the beer. Yeah. What about you, Spooky? What you drinking?
I got some cheap whiskey. Just drinking the R&R.
Oh yeah, it's not a bad choice. I mean, R&R. I drink a lot of R&R. You
Yep.
know?
So I didn't have time to go all the way to the liquor store. So
It's
So,
good with
would you
R&R.
guys
It doesn't-
rather see
it's
my
like
face or
cheap
this?
vodka. Like if you get some real cheap vodka, that shit's horrible. Some R&R, that's not so bad. You know.
yeah, that's not bad.
I mean,
Not for
not like drinking
$4.
some 5 o'clock vodka. That shit's horrible. Look,
Yeah.
Spooky, what am I gonna do with ya?
we can do
Should
with
be
you,
like
Tony.
me.
We're
Buy
just Gatorade
yourself some Johnny Walker or
Dude.
Glenn Levitt. You know.
You're over here talking about fucking scotch every time. Then come on,
Actual
get
non-drinker.
yourself a bottle of scotch, Tony. Go buy a bottle from the store. Come on.
You know what? When I get my own place, I will.
Awesome, great. I'm looking forward to that stream where you drink a whole bottle in one night. I'm looking forward to that.
So it's an actual possibility now. So we can all
Yeah.
look forward to that.
No, I'm all right, Grandma.
I'll say you're getting Tony in trouble again.
Oh, he stays in trouble over here, man. Look,
They're all kind of stalemated here. You guys want another question?
I mean,
Sure, why not,
Blake's not
Spooky?
muted no more, so he's probably coming back. You can hear it.
All right, so I got another question for you guys. Here, hold on a second.
He
let me
stays
pull this
having
up here.
questions.
Okay, so what would be the creepiest thing that you could say? All right, so you're walking down the street, somebody, like some random person is walking the other direction. What do you say as they pass by just to creep them out?
Oh, hey, wait, Spooky Tuesday. Can we get an intro for Josh Bond real quick?
Yeah, can we get an intro for
Josh
Josh?
Bond is here?
Yeah.
Man, Josh Bond is a chat legend. Always there. He's fucking wrenched all over the place. Always participating. Always watching. Always supporting. We've been conning him into joining streams a little more often lately. You know him. You love him. The one and only Josh Bond.
Josh Bond and his bitch.
What up?
Hey, yo, who am I battling? Flannel and Spooky? I'd rather smoke a big blunt in my head and take a big dookie.
Oh, damn.
Calm down.
Coming with the
Flannel's
bars
into
right out of
metal
the
and
gate.
fishing, and Spooky just likes cow tipping. Y'all should do a TikTok with Flip Flop or Rocksteady and Bebop. Well, I'll be riding by in my skateboard with my shotgun, ready to pop and shove y'all until you shun and run. Spooky, don't worry, it's all Gucci. Try some of Kevin Malone's chili, it's real soupy. Flannel, drink Sunkiss. Spooky, drink lemonade. I'm just gonna sip High Life while Tony sips Gatorade.
Ooh!
Studio 17 will never die. So I'll finish this like Tony with "You are the winkest link." Goodbye.
Nice.
Damn. Right out of the gate with it.
That's awesome.
What's up?
Good references in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
All right,
next?
well,
All right, so
then
am
one
I
of
up now?
Spooky or Flannel?
All right, I'll go next. All right. So this could possibly be the worst rap you've ever heard, but I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, here we go. So I'm not better than anybody else. I never said that I was. I do shit just like this for fun, just because. I'm here hanging out with my friends, trying to buzz. We streaming, baby, every night, basking in Tony's ceiling light. Big Will is
Oh, shit.
around, it stays going down, sometimes straight to the ground. What up, though, is what we say. Yellow Jeeps are really gay. Monotone is how I sound. Monotone is how I sound.
Yeah.
When I sleep, you'll hear a sound. Lowe's, Let's, Ninjas and Scrubs. Whoop whoop, y'all, and much clown love.
Nice.
That wasn't bad.
Nice.
That wasn't bad at all. Now Flannel, it's on you.
All right. Let me see here. Tony is out here trying to give the ladies the baloney. I'm sorry, Josh Vaughn, but Tony's trying to fuck your mom. Spooky Tuesday, get drunk and amuse me. Big Will, what can I say? Let's get gay. But you got to pay because I'm not cheap. No free shows like Blake in the yellow Jeep. Beep, beep.
Word. All right. So vote in the chat.
All right, so yeah,
All
we
right.
got 1 for Josh Bond, 2
Yeah.
for me, and 3 for Flannel.
Get those votes in. One for Josh, 2 for Spooky, 3 for Flannel. Make it known right now.
Stays going down.
And nobody
What?
yet.
So what do you think, says Nick?
Oh, Mary Jane's got a 2 in the chat right now. The first one.
Yeah, it's between 1 and 2.
Yeah, definitely between 1 and 2.
Skinny G. Oh, damn. We have 1s, 2s. Oh, damn.
Dang, I think
Skinny
they're
G is
biased.
2.
Spooky.
Mike
Spooky
says
gets
it.
it.
Damn. Damn. 2s are killing
right.
it in the chat.
All right, I got it, Big Will. I got it, Big Will.
Oh, damn. Here we go.
Is Tony gonna rap now?
Yeah,
Mary
well,
Jane.
I'm gonna try
Josh
to. I'm
showed
gonna
up.
try to.
Damn. This
We
is
got
a
a fourth one.
landslide for Spooky right now. This is a landslide
1.7.
right now.
Damn.
Oh,
All right. Okay. All
That-
right.
Home
Oh,
court
go ahead,
advantage.
Spooky.
Wow, we got a
Okay.
landslide. Spooky's got it in the landslide
Listen
right
here,
now.
Captain Flannel. I
Oh, we got a one.
I may try to get in Ivana's
I think you
pants,
guys are lying
but
too.
listen here. You're married. I'm not. That's the only difference between me and you, Captain Flannel. As for Spooky Tuesday, I would rather put his story on my fucking ringtone than to have DJ Zombies say whoop whoop all the fucking time. And for Josh Vaughn, I don't care about my fucking ceiling light. My fucking ceiling light would dominate your bedroom ceiling any day. And for Cyrax, I got one word for you, Cyrax. You're nothing but a bunch of low grade.
Come on, Tony, get it
rapper.
out, man.
Hold on. Cyrax. And as for Cyrax is a low grade rapper. He can't even rhyme. All he says is fuck too many times, and half the time you can't understand him. And for all these record deals, fuck record deals. I bet if somebody really trolled your ass and convinced you to go to California, you would be out on the street with no money because you thought this
All right,
record
time's up.
deal was
That's the
legit.
longest
One
8
bar.
bars ever right now.
Time's
Fuck.
That's the longest 1 bar ever.
Well, I mean, it's just going on for a while. For real.
It's a little long in the tooth there,
No,
Tony.
come on, man. But so far,
Yeah,
in
I
that
thought-
chat, Spooky is
That was
running
like-
away with it.
That's like 24 bars, Tony.
Yeah. At least 24. But yeah,
Spooky called me
Spooky's
out.
running away with it right now. So
He wins, I guess, right? Popular
Yeah, I got
opinion.
to rap a host, put on shows. You know that.
And I thought.
So we're gonna declare.
Josh
We gotta
Bonds was
declare
really
Tony
good.
Thanks, dude.
Spooky the winner, the grand champion. I don't rap, fucking Static. You rap. Come on here and rap.
Yeah.
Static.
If people want to do it again in the chat, man, all you have to do is just decide that we're gonna do it again, and we'll fucking
Yeah.
do it again. We'll have new people fucking participate. It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Who
man.
wants to jump on and participate? Static, get up here and throw
I
some
didn't
bars.
write anything else.
Tell
As
Static
far as
to come on
round two
and throw some
goes, I
bars.
didn't write anything else.
What do you mean? You're out of
But as
questions?
far as it goes, that was those
Oh
pretty
no, I got more
interesting.
questions.
Oh, you mean as far as your raps go?
The Bender boys are always imitated, but often hated, but never dominated.
Always hated. and
Haters
always
are intimidated and eventually get abominated.
most hated.
Always
Look at most hated in the
Hated
chat
by the
right
Dominator on a
Never
regular
not.
basis.
All right, Big Will. All right, you guys. I'm gonna bounce later. I'll talk to
All
you
right,
guys
Tony.
later on. All right.
Bye, Tony.
Hey, thanks for
Have fun
rapping
on
for us,
Jamie
Tony.
Nichols' stream.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yo,
Most
Will,
hated, always imitated. Bender boys dominate.
all day, baby.
What up,
Yep.
though?
What up, though?
What up, though?
11:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Studio 17, and we streaming, baby.
Y'all like my Big Will picture?
Yeah, that's a great picture. That's a great picture. Great fucking picture. Great picture, man. Great. Love it.
Well, what
Awesome.
happened to Jeremiah, dude? He chipped his tooth or
Well,
something?
he last night he broke a tooth off, and he's been in a lot of pain for 24 hours.
Oh no, what tooth, what tooth, Big Will?
He didn't say, but he's got an appointment Monday to get it pulled. So
Yo, man.
he said he can be fine 1 minute, next minute he's in excruciating pain. So
Hey, Will, how did you get your hair so luscious when you had it?
Lucius.
Out, man. How it worked out, man.
You use
Look at that luscious fucking hair. Look at those luscious locks.
That was college days.
And now look at it. Short. You know?
Big Will in college
Hey,
right
Spooky,
there.
did you see my my little promo video earlier, Spooky?
Yeah, I did, man. Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot something and record a few things today. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. We're here.
Why did
Yeah,
you
I'm not
cut
at
it
home. I'm
off?
not in Flint. I'm not in Flint right now, so you know. But I did get my Hulk Hayden shirt yesterday before I left Flint, so I'll show that off later this week when I get back to Flint.
Why did you
and
cut your
my,
fucking hair off?
What? The hair's awesome. Sis. Like you wish you had that hair. Come on.
Well,
You
why
wish
did you
had
cut
the
it
hair.
off? I do wish I had that hair.
Man, it's hot as fuck, man. I was like, fuck this.
He's trying to look like the white cube out here.
No, not at all.
That's
But,
right.
it works out well, Flint. It works out well. I wasn't trying for that, but it works out.
What's up, white?
But
kid?
no, I got my
full
Bender
screen my
Boys
picture real
Dominate
quick.
shirt coming in the mail tomorrow. So that's cool. I'll get that dope boy when I get back. Only two of us have it, Spooky and me. So you guys slacking, but you know.
Yep.
Next rap battle, we'll make a rap about Big Will.
Yeah, of course, do it.
You know who ordered
Yeah,
one
I
of
was
those
just kind of
Ninja
attacking
Turtle
both
shirts
of you
today?
guys.
It's all Big
you know?
Will themed material. I agree. I agree. But we are in strong talks with Hulk Hayden to come on to host a show on the Big Will channel, and that's gonna go the fuck
Oh,
down.
shit.
And we're in extreme
yeah.
talks right now. We're in the next couple weeks, it'll be finalized, and
Sounds serious.
we know that Fat Fuck
Blake.
Barrel Blake will not show up.
Hey,
And he's got to have
Hey,
a
Blake,
barrel.
could you
that shows
full
up.
screen me?
yeah, I can.
Yeah, look at that nice picture of Blake.
Fucking great too. Fuck, man. Fuck. Wow.
Oh my
Wait, not
God,
Blake,
Will.
that's Big Will.
What year
Yeah,
was
I
that,
thought
Will?
the nice
Yeah.
pictures of Big Will.
Big Will is the Tiger King. That's
Was that 1990, Will?
I mean, I was fucking 5 in 1990, so I mean, you know, whatever.
Look at what he did to your eyes in the picture, Big Will. You got to really lean in to see it.
Yeah, I see
that was
it.
back when he was dating the Tiger King guy.
Yeah, when I was 5, right? Yeah.
Will was one of the husbands.
Yeah, Will was one of the
Nah, yeah,
He was the
probably.
one without teeth.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Oh, damn, Will.
What up?
You're so sexy with that hair.
Yo, Will.
Yep.
You know, either way. Fine
Yo, Will.
without it. Yeah.
I thought you were making a meme thing with Bloated Kiki and Prison Mike or whatever. Did that ever
Nobody-
come to fruition?
Nobody made a meme.
Everybody's over
I
those guys.
can't
at
help
this
that.
point.
Nobody
Good,
entered,
good.
so you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I brought it up.
Contest.
Oh, I peeked in over
Fine.
there. Their
It's
viewership's
fine,
like.
man. I mean, we had
tanked.
some.
I don't think
we had
anybody
some
watches them anymore. Just the flip floppers watch them. That's about it.
Right. I haven't watched them in weeks. So I don't fucking know what they're doing.
Yeah, me neither.
It's all about that Studio 17, yo.
Yeah, you got fucking This Sucks taking over, and you got this week we had the first episode of Big and Butter. I mean, Studio 17's popping right
Yeah, that
now.
was dope.
Oh man, don't forget about Steel City's fucking riot footage.
Oh, that
So
shit
if
was
I-
epic. That shit was epic.
So if I
Oh, I
enter
got two
one
games
meme,
coming from Steel City.
so if I enter one meme, I could win the contest.
He's flying.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna work.
I'm surprised
you
Evo
have to-
isn't all over there.
You won
Yeah,
the
I know,
last
right?
contest, Zach.
Yep.
Oh damn, he's gonna have a clean
Just
sweep.
sweeps
2-0.
in.
Nobody's gonna beat Siznak.
Pulling out the brooms.
Fuck, 2-0. Like damn, 2 contests. I mean, no. We'll probably do
Who was
something
Frank?
different. You know.
Is Frank Nitty
Because
2
it ended
Frank's
yesterday.
son or something?
Who's
What's
Frank
that?
So it
Nitty?
ended yesterday.
Yeah, who's Frank Nitty 2, Big Will?
I have no fucking clue. It's some dude in fucking
Oh.
Wisconsin, I guess. I don't know who
He's
it
not,
is.
he's a no relation.
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought it was
Hey,
his
but did
kid or
anybody
something.
hear? Did anybody hear the new PJB single Newsflash?
Not yet.
No.
No, not yet.
It's available on their website, or you can find it on Spotify and just check it out for free. You know,
Check it out.
to buy it. I
check
actually
it
bought
out.
it. It was 99 cents. I was like, fuck it, whatever. It's 99 cents.
So Jamie thinks that Frank Nitty 2 is Frank Nitty Jr.
Oh my god. No.
So,
Because she said
There's
it.
no
She
fucking
said
way.
Frank Nitty Jr.
well, she posted it on her Facebook too, or whatever. Like,
And
did
she's
get
all
fucking
over
fucked
it
up,
like
whoever that guy was.
he's like related to Frank Nitty, and she's like,
I know for a fact that's not Frank Nitty's son. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I just
Okay.
figured it was because that's what she was kind of insinuating. I thought.
yeah.
well, I mean, can you really believe it though? I mean, fuck.
No, I don't believe. I don't believe anything. till
I've
I-
seen a little footage of her at those protests, and Sean was asking to get shot that night.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. He's one of the problems. He's not
Oh,
going
no,
down
no,
there.
He's already had like
Helping
a shootout or a fight with cops before and went to jail
Right,
for it. And
Mike.
shit, remember?
Right, yeah. Hell yeah, that's
Right.
dope. That's get those shirts in. Hell yeah.
Talking about he's gonna drop cops' bodies in the fucking river, and if he had an automatic weapon, all he needed to do is post up on a building and start taking the cops out.
Dude looks
Oh
like a
my
little
dude.
puppy
He's not
dog.
the
Man,
brightest. He's not the
Saying
brightest.
shit like that, I get the feds to your door.
And then you
Yeah,
hear
without
him
a doubt.
like, because I was watching it when I saw a part where it looked like the rioters were getting ready to kick Sean and Jamie's ass because of the way Sean was acting, and you hear Sean in the background, "Oh, I hit him in the face with a bottle."
Well, that's the thing. If you start watching some of the riot footage, you can literally see like the protesters like stopping people from looting and shit like that.
Yeah,
It's not.
But you
It's
got
two
idiots
separate.
like
It's two
him
separate
going out
groups.
there.
Yeah, it's two separate groups. It's just the narrative is to say it's all Black Lives Matter because that's what people want to think. But the reality is, it's just it's that same anarchist group that was going around during the World Trade thing. They just go around and fuck shit up because everything that they're spray painting, all the shit they're tagging is all eat the rich, fuck the system, shit like that. None of it's like R.I.P. George Floyd or the cops are fucked up. It's all about the system and everything else. So they're just taking advantage of the shit.
Yeah, exactly. Taking advantage of it.
Like I said, man,
this is a perfect time for us to go act like fucking idiots and burn fucking buildings down.
Burn
for no
and
reason.
loot and steal and shit. And once one person breaks that window and starts stealing from the store, everybody else is just gonna start doing it.
Yeah, and then I mean,
right,
all these people are down there all fuck the police, but who's the first people they're gonna call when fucking they walk into the house and their mom has been shot or fucking
Catch 22, yeah.
Yeah, that's like Don Pell telling me he never called the cops at one time. I was like,
yeah,
fuck, if somebody shot your fucking mom, you'd call the cops. Get out of here. He's like, no, I wouldn't.
Well, who are you gonna call when you walk into your house and it's fucking been robbed of everything? Like,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
But fuck the police.
Hey, did you guys see they arrested the other 3 cops though in that Minnesota thing that were around?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they fucking deserve that shit. They all deserve.
Yeah,
to go
they did.
to jail
They
for that
did. Yeah,
shit.
without a doubt. Saw that yesterday. I'm like, damn, well, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's just some of these, people used to be cops and soldiers and shit because they wanted to do good in the world and shit. Now it just seems like a lot of these people be cops because they know they can be above the law. They can be
When
like
my 12-year-old daughter was asking me about it today, I just told her straight up, a lot of cops were kids that were picked on in school, that were bullied in school, that had some sort of complex, that were the smallest kid in school or something. And now they were able to become cops, and they think they have this power that we have to fucking listen to them now. And just because they have a badge, we have to do what they say. We or they have the right to whoop our ass.
that, and they got too many people defending them. Like every time a cop shoots somebody, you got all these idiots going, "Well, but
Well, I mean, just like the whole,
stop fucking making excuses for them. Just because you got a badge, don't mean that you're above the law. You're still can't go around killing people just because you're a cop. You know what I mean? And that's how people act. They're like, "Well, they're the cops," It just happens. No, it doesn't just happen.
Just like the whole
you're trained not to kill people.
Well, just like the whole Kaepernick thing, when he started in 2016, when he started taking, or whenever it was, when he started taking a knee during the fucking national anthem, and everybody started burning his fucking jerseys and all that shit. And he lost his fucking he lost his career in the NFL over that shit. Now everybody's maybe he was right.
Yeah, no shit.
1989, fucking 1989, 88, 89, NWA and all of them were screaming, "Fuck the police," and they're like, they're just crazy black people just rebelling against the cops. And now everybody's like, oh, maybe they were right.
Public enemy.
Well, I mean, Kaepernick, he lost literally his whole career. He couldn't get another job in the NFL since that. Not at all.
Yeah, Kaepernick lost his fucking career over that shit. And now,
literally,
now everybody's all, we owe him an apology. Like, we owe Kaepernick an apology.
Yeah. I just say when people come out like, "Well, I've never been harassed by the cops, and the cops are always cool to me." Well, that doesn't mean that all cops are cool and all the cops are cool to everybody just because you haven't had a bad experience. So even like the black people who are against the Black Lives Movement, they always come out, "I'm not oppressed."
Big country.
Yeah, because you're probably some fucking rich guy, I mean, but just because you're not oppressed and the cops aren't fucking with you, don't mean that there aren't neighborhoods where they are doing that shit.
Right, it's a big country.
Yeah.
It's got both ways of cops.
Just because you've never met a racist cop don't mean that they aren't out there. They're fucking definitely out there.
I've been fucked with by cops, but I have experienced white privilege with cops.
Yeah, same here.
Right.
Like, and I'll straight up admit it. I have fucking experienced some white privilege with cops where. Yeah.
It's like I said, you're at a party as a white guy. The cops get called to your party. All they basically do is tell you to leave. Now, if that's a black party in the hood,
I'm walking out the door, fucking,
Yeah, the cops usually just let you go. Now, if that was a party in the hood, a lot of times the cops come in and start busting fucking heads. You know what I mean?
I know that for a fact. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the difference. That's what the white people are like. "Oh, we don't have white privilege. We don't get ahead just because of what." That's not really what that's saying. That's saying that the cops treat you differently as a white person as they do if you were a black person or a Mexican or whatever, or a scrub.
Yeah.
You do have it. I mean, you don't have. When the cops pull me over, I may be kind of scared because it's the cops and I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm not fearing for my life. When you're a black guy, a lot of black people literally fear for their lives when they get pulled over by the cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never feared my life.
Yeah, you think, oh shit, you might get scared because you think maybe you'll go to jail, but you're not scared because you think that they're going to pull you out and beat you.
Fucking her dog called the cops on us, and there was 2 white people out there. There was about 8 black people. We said, "Take us all to jail." My boy's like, "Yeah." we're irate. This bitch calling the cops at 7 p.m. on a fucking summer night. Yeah, my boy's like, yeah, take everybody to jail. We got bail money. It's all good. Like, fuck.
Oh,
Like,
there was one
we're in
time.
an urban area, you know. It was a urban trailer park, you know. Fuck, like, yeah, we're out there partying, you know, 7 o'clock at night. Like, what the fuck? There's no noise ordinance violated yet. This bitch is fucking her dog next door, and she's pissed that we got music playing.
Say what?
Just do an experiment.
talking
Get your
to
black
fucking
friend to
dog.
walk
What are
around
you
with
talking
a shotgun and see, and then
You
you
know,
walk
we
around with a
heard
white
weird
person with
dog
a shotgun
sounds
and see who the cops
coming
fuck with the most. You know, see how differently they treat you.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
there was
I
one
agree.
time I remember I used to work graveyards, and the next day, I forget which Cannibal album it was, but the new Cannibal Corpse was coming out. That's when they were releasing albums on Tuesdays.
Yeah, right.
And so I got off of work at 11 in the morning and went and picked my homie up, and then we were hauling ass to fucking go pick up the new Cannibal album. We were going to go smoke and jam that. So
Is that when it came out at like midnight?
yeah,
Super
well, I mean,
Tuesday,
it was
whatever.
already the next day on Tuesday. Like the
Yeah,
stores
no,
were
I
open,
got
it was
you.
out.
Yeah.
So I went and I'm hauling ass up the street, and fucking a cop pulls me over. Comes up, asks me, he's all, "Why are you driving so fast?" And I was all, honestly, and I told him, "There's a new Cannibal Corpse album that just came out. Me and my homie, we work graveyards. We want to go get that Cannibal Corpse album so we could jam it, party a little
Gotta
bit, and go to
understand.
sleep."
Right.
And so he's like, "All right, whatever." So he went back, ran my fucking shit, came back, and he asked me about my tattoos, and I started showing him that a lot was like Star Wars and stuff. And he's being all cool, and he's like, "All right, well, you know, just slow it down a little bit, go get your album, and have a good day." I was like, "Right on." So we're driving off, and I turned around, I look at my homie, and I even told him, I was like, "Could you imagine how that would have gone if we were black?"
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, we fucking would have been pulled out of our car. Yeah, right. What'd you guys just steal?
Mm-hmm. Well, you
What,
see
you
that
were
one where
like,
Cannibal Corpse.
that kid got pulled over by the cops for running a stoplight, so he got scared, so he pulled into his grandma's house because it was like right there. They had like 5 cops fucking pulled guns on him, pointing at him, and this kid is freaking out. "Please don't shoot me! Please don't shoot me! I'm not doing anything." You know, he's like, his family's telling him to calm down. They shoot black people, and it's like, why wouldn't he be freaked out? I mean, and why? And they're acting like they're justified. "Oh, we pulled him over for a traffic violation." Well, why the fuck do you have your guns out? Because he ran a stop sign. Like, what the fuck? You know how pissed I would be if the cops pulled their guns on me just because I ran a fucking stop sign?
I'd be pissing my pants.
But to them, they think it's justified, you know, that they can take it to the extreme like that. Like, what the fuck, you know? If they did that to some rich fucking white lady, they pulled the guns on her just because she fucking ran a stoplight, they would get their asses fucking sued off.
Did you see the guys that were getting shot directly
No
in
doubt.
the face with the fucking tear gas?
Some dude in Buffalo, this old dude just got pushed down today by the SWAT police and hit his head, and it's fucking bleeding everywhere and shit. It's in the news right now. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Damn. I seen one where they shot a guy. They were getting everybody to go home because of curfew, and he was like sitting there trying to guard
That's
his
what was
business. And they're
happening.
like, "We don't give a fuck if it's your business. Get the fuck out of here." And they actually shot at the dude. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you see where they attacked that lady in a wheelchair and they took the fucking
No.
fire extinguisher and just fucking doused her with it?
No, I didn't see that.
Unloaded like
Yeah.
the whole fire extinguisher on the lady.
Oh, shit. Enjoy
Yeah,
some
there's
powders, lady. Some
Fuck
piles.
shit going on out there right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Indeed.
And it's a lot too. I don't think it's just this fucking, you know, the murder or whatever of that guy by the cops. I think just everybody's just fucking pissed off. Everyone's pissed off right now. The
Pent up
government is
aggression
literally
from
like,
the quarantine.
yeah, and like,
fucking-
and they don't want to help us, but they keep helping the fucking corporations like crazy. Like the restaurant, they
yeah.
they literally keep saying in the second round of stimulus, but they're like, oh, we're just wait and see what happens. Well, the
Yeah,
restaurants,
right.
they all
Like,
got together,
fuck.
like McDonald's and all them all got together and got them to pass a bill within like a week where they get money and they don't have to be responsible and they don't have to hire back their full force. They can hire back 30 or 40% of the people. They're making all these rules so that to protect the businesses and give them money and shit, but to give us anything, it's just like, oh no, we got to wait and see. We can't do that. It takes months for that to happen. We're going on vacation. We're voting on it when we get back from vacation. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
You guys literally work. The Congress and the Senate literally work 40 fucking hours a month, and they're sitting there telling us we need to just work more. We need to just do more. Fuck you. You know? I mean,
Do they even work 40 hours a month though?
I'll be right
the
back.
gap between the rich and the poor is just growing and growing, and the middle class is disappearing. And I think that's what everyone's pissed off about.
We're fucked.
You know, a lot of people, after this COVID thing, there's no guarantee people are going to have their jobs back. They're already planning not to hire their full staff back.
Yeah.
So it's not just going to go back to normal like they think it is.
Yeah, it's
But I mean, and what do we get for that? We give them $500 billion to not hire everybody back. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, true.
You know, we're giving the oil companies hundreds of billions of dollars because the oil prices are down to what? So that they can raise oil prices again? You know, it doesn't make any sense.
You don't. Without a doubt. Yeah.
But they give us $1,200 and they think that should last us for like 6 months or something. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, $1,200.
You got companies who make $10 billion a month telling you that they can't make it, so they give them money immediately. But they give us $1,200. Like, oh, you'll be fine. Like, what? You know,
like, I can't even imagine. Like, I know, like, rent on apartments is fucking outrageous out here. So I know $1,200 didn't even cover that for people.
Yeah, they don't really make. I mean, when they build new apartments and stuff, they're all fucking high dollar shit. Like,
oh right.
There's just like no, you know, they wipe it. They come in a community that's downridden, and they get the developers to redevelop it, and everything that they make outprices everybody who's ever lived in that community. You know what I mean? Like, they're not coming in and building like affordable housing. They're coming in and building condos for $3,000, $400, $4,000 a month and shit like that.
Right,
like,
about that. Yeah.
In neighborhoods where people used to pay like $500 a month for a house, you know, they like, I was like, what?
Yep, that's what they're doing out here right now in the ghettos.
Gentrification.
Yeah, gentrification. That's what it's called. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I tried to post that PJB song in the Discord. Apparently, it's too big to post. I was gonna give it to everybody, but yeah, I don't have Nitro.
BJ.
Discord can't even handle Project Board.
Dude, it's literally. It says it's. I was 2 megabytes off. I couldn't do it. I tried to post it 3 times. I'm like, fuck. And I tried to send a message. It wouldn't work either. I'm like, fuck.
Damn, baby.
But I know KJ has the Nitro, and I'm like, I'll send to KJ. Oh, here we go. You can post it. You know?
So I don't even understand how the Nitro works.
I don't know either. I have no clue how it works. I know he had it. He was talking about
like extra emotes, and if you have enough people boost a server, you get more clear audio and voice chats and shit. And
right.
Oh, word.
Some of those
You
voice
could like
chats are,
post bigger links or something. Like bigger video links, I guess, or something.
Yeah, see that too. You can put bigger links in.
So, are you a mod in Blue's fucking Discord this month, Will?
Yeah, I gave him
This
$5
month.
fucking.
You did?
$5.
You fucking
For the
bag.
last time, that Discord is dead now, dude. There's like nothing in that Discord. Like only like 4 people bought it up, so I can ban whoever the fuck I want, and it's funny.
So, BK's not a mod in there no more?
He might be actually. I think he is. I think he actually modded up. Yeah. Or somebody paid for him again. But yeah, not many did.
Well, I know Brew was gifting him and Prison Mike mod status. He just gave it to them.
Prison Mike does not have mod status. Prison Mike does not have mod status. Oh.
I said I give a fuck about those two anymore. Who cares?
I quit watching Blue.
I changed his name
Blue's
to
gotten
BK's
whacked.
bitch.
Yeah, Blue has that black.
Like, I don't believe that whole sobriety bit for one fucking like.
Me neither.
I don't believe it one bit.
Quit
I know he's getting fucked up when he's not on camera. Like
that's what that Hunter guy said. He come on one of Jamie's streams. And he was like, He's like,
Oh,
I've known
Juggalo
him for
Vlog,
years.
DJ
You guys
Zombie
don't know
Poppy?
him. You're not watching him every day. He goes, I can come on and act sober for an hour. Anybody can.
Yep. Yeah.
He almost tries too hard, you know.
And then have you noticed how a lot of his lives have been pre-recorded
have a
shit
coffee.
of like watching Jamie's stream or Cyrex's stream?
Yeah, he's hosting people's streams. That's it. That's all he's doing now.
Yeah, probably because he's drunk or something.
Yeah, right.
But it's
That's
early.
what I
Like,
like.
I'm like, damn, you're doing a 5-hour hosting somebody's 5-hour stream and just
sucks.
showing.
I like
Like,
Tommy.
come on,
I like Tommy. I think Tommy's pretty cool, and I hope he does get sober. But it was like him coming on here saying, "Yeah, I'm sober for 5 days." Well, I did take a couple Xannies.
I just took a Xanny, yeah.
Well, it's almost like the
and
same
then they
thing.
try to act like we fucking made him relapse or something. I was like,
Well, it's almost like the
Right.
same thing with Jamie. All these people wanted to be Jamie's friend so bad. I mean, you're like, dog, she's a hey guys, Jamie's a snake, and now they're all, oh my god, Jamie's a snake, and we've known Blue's been a piece of shit since fucking what 2010.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like, oh my god, Blue, you're doing so great. Blue, your content is so awesome. You've got the best content when you're sober, Blue.
And he's just sucking it
He
all
doesn't
out,
have
right?
any
Yep.
content.
I was gonna give him 100 to
no
relapse.
content,
Apparently,
it's
somebody
just
gave him
fucking-
300 not to.
I
He
just
has
like
no
how they
content.
think
It's just
months ago.
replaying other people's shit.
we've made everybody
All right,
flip
so-
on everybody. Who have you made flip on the Bender Boys? JP. Okay, one person. You know what I mean? You may have made the naughty flip on each other, but you ain't made us flip on each other.
No, not at all.
Nobody even made JP flip. He fucking got kicked out, and then he went over
He's a
there by
bitch.
himself.
JP's a
Yeah.
bitch. We all know
Yeah,
that.
true. Yeah,
Yep.
very true.
All right, so I got one more
Hey,
question.
JP, I'll
for you
see you at
guys.
a Michigan show sometime, and come with that energy, JP.
So I got one more question for you
Call me
guys.
little Chuck to my
If-
face, JP. I dare you.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna do it. You ain't
support
got the
people
guts.
about making divides? Like, oh, we divided everybody. Look at us. Look how cool we are. We divided everybody. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Better take your methadone that day, JP.
Well,
So nobody divided anybody besides like two key people, and we all know who that is.
Right.
So I got one more question for you guys. Hypothetically,
Okay.
you're God. You can choose one song that's going to play in heaven, and you're going to choose one song that's going to play in hell.
Damn. One
for
song.
everyone
one
that's in
song,
it, or just for me?
One song that's gonna
Like,
play in heaven
Right.
to
To
just
yourself, but
piss
you're-
everybody off for eternity. Smells like Teen Spirit.
I guess that's your choice.
Let's see. For hell, so we could all rock out to, for all of us that are going to be in hell, one song would have to be
It's tough.
Immortal Corruptor by Guar.
nice.
What was the question? I missed it.
So you're going to
Give one
choose like
song in
everybody's
heaven,
in.
one song in hell.
All right,
One
so
song
my
in
hell,
You're going to choose one song for the homies, one song for the enemies.
my hell song is "Sleep Now in the Fire" from Rage. And my heaven song would be "Hypnotized" from Biggie.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, it could be any Nirvana song, I guess.
All right. Yeah, you could do that.
You're torturing folks up there.
Torture. Actual torture. Fuck.
All right, who's next? Go ahead, Will.
Oh, Will. Okay. Torture those
Or whatever.
motherfuckers in heaven with Cyrax on loop.
Nice.
Good choice.
Fuck it, why not? Why not, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, it's a dope song. It's a diss track, but Go in Hell, no Vaseline. Fuck. Dope track.
What'd you say? No Vaseline?
No Vaseline.
From Ice
Good
Cube?
song. Yeah.
All right.
It just popped into my head, and I'm like, fuck, that's a tough question. Like, you get one song for each, like, fuck.
Yeah, that is a tough.
So you don't like Cypress Hill then?
No, I do. I like Cypress Hill. You know, fuck, it just popped into my head. Fuck, whatever.
Yeah, it was just whatever song popped in my head at that moment.
All right, Flannel, you're up.
All right, so Flannel,
Blake,
you're up.
get yours ready, Blake.
Heaven song would be Elevators by Outkast.
Oh, good
And
song.
maybe Fuck the World for the Hell
Good
song.
one. Good one.
I'm going to
Good
hell
one.
for everybody. That's about it.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Homies song. I'm gonna go with "I'm Broken" by Pantera, and the Torture song. I'm gonna go with Toto's "Africa."
I picked that for my fucking good song.
Africa was gonna be
You
your
would.
good song.
Yeah.
It rains down in Africa.
All right, Blake. So what do you go with? Snow, Informer, or
The bad song or the good song?
Ticky boom boom down?
I guess the bad song would probably be like Rebecca Black Friday.
Oh man. So heaven or hell though?
The one that tortures people.
So which one do you want to torture?
And then,
supposed to be a torture song.
Well, the one that's good is I don't know, probably something off the Riddle Box.
Let's
Well,
see.
that's not good enough.
I don't know. I take that back.
Would
My
it be the
torture
interview
song
track?
would be. My torture song would be "I'm blue. I believe I will die. I believe I will die. I believe I will die. I believe I will die."
Damn.
It's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
I'm blue. Hey, Blake was blue just now.
He's doing nangs again? Oh shit. Oh right.
Yo, we're coming up on the end of the show, man. Fucking this.
Oh, for reals?
2 hours.
Going live next. I'm going live next. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Fucking
Keep
thing.
going.
Stay tuned.
After
for
party on Big Will's
Go
channel.
Live.
Right, I'll set up right away. Be good. We'll call it. Let's call it "This Sucks After Fuck."
So
The after
Spooky,
fuck shit. Oh, I can't-
Spooky won the rap battle then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spooky won.
Fuck.
That's what the crowd voted for. I would have voted for Josh
There was
Vaughn,
two
honestly,
is like crazy, and so Spooky is the
Yeah.
winner.
I appreciate it.
Bueno got no votes.
I appreciate
and,
the love
Josh
from
got a
everybody.
couple, I mean,
No, that was fun, man. That was cool.
I wasn't very prepared because they changed the fucking contest on me. It had to be like 8 bars. It was 5
yeah,
bars.
instead of 5, yeah.
That was the difference, huh?
Zero had to come in and be like, wait, 5 bars? That's not a professional rap concert.
Flano got no votes, but he's blaming it on the 5 day. He's blaming that.
Extra
Damn.
3 bars killed it.
And like always, most hated, always imitated.
Always imitated.
Yeah. And your boys dominate.
No, I'm
All
ready to
day.
wear that Bender Boys green one on when I have it. You know?
All right, I guess that's it. We're gonna do another
Get
one
that
next
tab from
Thursday night.
Kiki
I'm trying to be
Bean
back
Brew
on
next, he
time at
says,
10 o'clock.
so-
Spooky, you got any closing words?
Uh,
bud?
Man, closing words for tonight. I thought it was a fantastic episode of This Sucks. I thank everybody who's on the panel, everybody who was on the panel. Thank you. Special thank you to everybody participating in the chat and chiming in and fucking like sharing the laughs with us. And man, I appreciate y'all tuning in 30 minutes late tonight. And we'll be back again next Thursday with another episode of This Sucks.
Hey, Josh, make sure you comment before the stream and I'll mod you.